Hello, welcome to Olio, my show. My name is Susan Rushton, and as always, I need to explain what Olio means. One definition is that it's short for olla podrida, which is Spanish for rotten bowl, which I just adore. It's a Spanish-Portuguese dish with essentially everything in the world in it. For one thing, pork in all its iterations, sausage, pig's feet, bacon, and beef and chicken and chickpeas, what else? Garlic, onions. As I said, essentially everything in the world in it except peanut butter and blackjack chewing gum. That's one definition. The other definition is that olio is what comes in between acts of a melodrama. So you might have somebody juggling, you might have somebody singing, you might have somebody doing a skit. None of it has anything to do with anything else, and certainly none of it has anything to do with the melodrama. So in other words, it's apples, oranges, and a monkey wrench. So welcome to my monkey wrench. Today, my guest is a man I heard about from Terry Pilot, who is branch librarian at the Auburn Library, who let slip that there was a person in the library system, in the Placer County Library System, who is a judge for the Newbery Award. And oh my God, I thought I just love the fact of the Newbery Award, and with the idea that there's somebody in the library system in Placer County who is a judge or is going to be a judge, just tickled me to death. And so she gave me his name, and his name is Tony Carmack. Tony, welcome to Olio.
Well,
thank you very much for joining me.
The invitation.
Tony is his main role is youth services librarian at the Rockland Library. He will get that job again after his job as acting branch manager at the Granite Bay Library ends in January or February. Mm-hmm. But meanwhile, so there's that part of his life. But there's this other part of your life, Tony, where you have said yes to being a judge. Mm-hmm. And so, but first you were a judge for the Caldecott.
That's right.
Award. So what's the Caldecott Award?
Well, there are two major awards for the Association of Library Services for Children. And the oldest is the Newbery, but there's the Caldecott Award. And the Caldecott Award is an award for children's book illustration. Mm-hmm. So the Newbery is for the writing, as it were, and then the Caldecott is for the pictures.
Yes.
So when I was on the Caldecott Award, we judged all books that were published during the year 2011. Mm-hmm. We looked at all the books. I added them all up, 859 books.
Wow.
That we had. Now, they were picture books, but some were a little bit longer than others. But we looked at it, every single one, and there were 15 of us, 8 elected, and 7 were appointed.
Which were you?
I was elected. In fact, I was elected both times, both for the Newbery. I put myself out there.
Okay.
And I was elected to be a participant in that. And we met at a midwinter meeting. It happened to be in Dallas, Texas. And in secret, we decided of all those books, which one came out on top. Mm-hmm. You know, of all those 859 books that were published in 2011, we picked one. And this is the one that we picked for that year. This is the Caldecott, and it's called the 2012 Caldecott Award because it's those that were published the previous year.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
And you'll see that it's got the gold seal on it.
So that's a ball for Daisy.
A ball for Daisy. And in fact, you can see that it is award absolutely for illustration because A Ball for Daisy, other than the title of the book, has no words.
Oh my!
So this book has no words in it except for the title.
So the parents and the kids get, or the child just gets to tell his own story.
Absolutely. Yeah, they get to tell the story to the book. And in fact, I have a program for the children reading to the dogs. And I always bring this out, A, because it's a dog story, and B, because the youngest children can tell the story. And this is definitely an important part of childhood development is visual literacy, is not only defining and describing what's on the page, but retelling the narrative too, and that's a definite part of childhood development. So that's really important. I brought a couple others too, and one is, this is our runner-up, as it were, and it was the honor book, and it has a silver medal on it. And this does have words in it, and it's a pretty great book.
Yeah.
All books that are either Newbery or Caldecott books are distinguished. So there may be no honor books the year, or there may be several. In our year, we had 3.